Would love to hear your thoughts. Were there plot holes or things you wish they would have revisited? We can happily have that discussion here, or I can talk about it in the future thing. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. That's a tough one for sure, at least for me, because I sit here and I say all these characters. What did any of them matter? What did they do? What is Linda Hamilton doing in this? And not a whole lot is the truth. So anyway, all right. When it's funny, there's a brief. I don't know if you're how aware you are of Star Trek lore or things going on. We have Starfleet Academy coming soon, and it's so funny because interesting exchange. I had an interesting exchange with Disborough, and he's a nice guy. I actually very much like him. I think he does a really great job being the I think sometimes he can be an honest critic, and other times I think he can be a jerk about it, but that's okay. But I had not. He posted this picture. It's from an article that talks about Starfleet Academy showrunner teases, "Watch out for Benjamin Sisko." And Disbro asked, "Well, WTF is Starfleet Academy going to do with Sisko?" And I said, "Well," and I agree with him. And I even asked the question: unless Avery Brooks suddenly changed his mind, he's been pretty adamant at conventions that he's not returning, and in fact is retired from acting altogether. But I know that there's a display in the show that is going to address sort of, and I don't mean the wall of names. I'm talking, there's actually a display in Starfleet on one of the hallways, which talks about, the temple of the gods and blah, 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 talking about Bajor, the wormhole and whatnot. And there was a question on it, what was the fate of Benjamin Sisko? And I remember when I first saw that, I was like, oh, I wonder if they're going to, is that just one of those questions you keep like 300 years in the future? We're still asking that question, or will they try to address something from it? And who knows? I don't necessarily know I don't know that I'm that interested in Star Trek Strange New Worlds, but I'm going to watch it. I'm a Star Trek fan. I wouldn't call this a Star Trek channel, but it's darn close. And I'm definitely going to give it a shot as best I can to try to see, at least understand a little bit better what is going on, and what they're sort of trying to accomplish there.